Okay, so I did miss this because it flew under the radar for me, especially because I recorded a lot yesterday. Uh, but I just found out that we have gameplay for the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 8. They come out the same day as Resident Evil 9, which I still think is pretty weird, but it's whatever. They had a whole stream. I am going to skim through it just to see like the stuff that I care about. So yeah, it's coming out on the 27th. I don't know what that is. Okay, just this graphic. All right, and then they go over some of the stuff that was gone over in the Resident Evil showcase that was on the 15th. All right, yeah, they're just mentioning deluxe edition stuff, the controller, and the figure. Okay, here we have official what you would call it, box arts, official box arts for the games. So there's this red text right here which indicates that this is actually the deluxe edition of Resident Evil 9, which is amazing because I originally thought that they were just gonna have deluxe Gold Village, Gold 7, and then um, Gold Village, Gold 7, and then just base Resident Evil 9. Give me 1 second to look on the Best Buy website because I am curious if they showed in the promotional material if they showed that Resident Evil 9 was going to be deluxe because I don't remember seeing that. I think this is a new development. It might not be, but it's new to me. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm looking at the original image on Amazon, the Switch 2 case for Resident Evil 9, and it's not deluxe. So I guess we are getting the deluxe edition with the Biohazard 30th anniversary special pack. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is new to me too. So they're having another 30th anniversary pack, Volume 2, with just Resident Evil 4, 3, and 2. I we only have a PlayStation version for these, but we are having a February Nintendo Direct. We don't know when, but we do know that we're having one soon. So maybe they're gonna reveal that Resident Evil 2, 3, and 4 are gonna get Switch 2 editions, and that'll be the Volume 2 for Nintendo. They just have to. I think they just have to do it before the year goes out, so they can follow with the 30th anniversary theme. It will be weird if we have to wait until like next year to get this. All right, and then they're talking about the showcase a little bit. I don't know what they're saying, but I can go over to the. Oh, okay. All right, here he is. He's playing on the Switch 2 edition of the game. All right. So the hair looks really good. The main thing you notice with like these Switch 2 editions of games, you see it in Tomb Raider, the 2013 Tomb Raider reboot, and you also see it in Final Fantasy VII Remake for Switch 2. The biggest noticeable downgrade with the Switch 2's hardware is how they have the hair in these newer games. So I'm this is a cutscene though, so I don't know. Maybe the hair is gonna look completely different when Ethan goes and gets Mia. Oh yeah, this game looks beautiful. Okay, lighting is a little bright, but I think it's also like that on the I think it's also like that on the PlayStation version because I know that when you turn HDR on Resident Evil 7, it makes the game a lot darker. So I don't think they have HDR on right now. They might have it off because the game is really bright. All right. I just want to see him I just want to see him interact with Mia because I want to see what her hair looks like. All right, now he's in the house. I'm going to move the play by speed. I'm going to move it up a little bit. But it so far it looks amazing. I'm so excited to play this on the Switch too. All right, is he gonna watch the tape and everything, or is he just gonna? Oh yeah, he is. Okay, here we can look at how the hair looks here. Hold on. It looks pretty much on par with PlayStation. It looks amazing, and the frame rate also looks really good. It looks like he's playing the game docked, so we don't know what the game's gonna look like in handheld. And also keep in mind, just because the game is 60 FPS docked, that does not mean it's going to be 60 FPS handheld. Persona 3 Reload for the Switch 2 only has 60 FPS when the game is docked, which I think is pretty stupid. But a lot of developers are really bad when it comes to optimizing their games on like Nintendo consoles, and I am not gonna put it past Capcom to not exactly optimize the games to their fullest potential because Resident Evil 4, the original Resident Evil 4 on Nintendo Switch is like 3 times the file size that it is on GameCube. So I mean, I think it might be because it's the PS4 enhanced version that probably is why it's bigger. So I might be wrong, but a lot of these developers are taking shortcuts, and so we don't know we don't know what it's gonna look like docked. I mean, in handheld, and that's like the biggest appeal to of the Nintendo Switch is the fact that you can pick it up and take it anywhere you want to go. All right. Okay, so they're just taking turns playing seven because it's scary. But yeah, the game looks like it's doing a pretty good job of targeting 60. I'm not gonna say lock 60 because this is a YouTube video. I found like frame rates on YouTube are sometimes weird with games. Like when I look back at my gameplays on YouTube, sometimes I'm like the frame rate doesn't look as good as it does on my screen when I'm playing the game, but I also do have to change the frame rate when I put it into my editing software. Okay, here's Mira. The hair looks nearly identical. It looks a little more. It looks a little less defined, but it still looks passable. I can notice it better on Mia than the ghost hunting crew because they had shorter hair and she has long hair. Oh yeah, you can notice some of the more jagged edges in her hair too. The lighting still looks really good though. Also, we don't know their gameplay setup. They probably mentioned it when before they played the game, but I don't know because I can't understand what they're saying, and uh yeah, the captions are also. Oh wait, hold on. Let me see. Are there auto translate? I don't know how good the auto translate is for any clues. Okay, let me go back and look and see if they mention the setup they have with Resident Evil 7. Okay, that's what I want to see. They're just playing the game with the. They're just playing the. I can't believe I didn't notice that. They're just playing the game with the normal Joy-Con grip, so we don't know if they do have mouse controls in the game. I really hope they do, because mouse controls or even motion controls for a game like Resident Evil 4 Remake, or you could just like I don't know, you throw your Joy-Con across the room to make Leon kick or something. I don't know. Just get creative, I guess. All right, and then this is Mia. Do they play 8 or do they just stick to 7? I think they just stick to 7. Okay, so they just play basically the intro of the game. Are they gonna fight? Oh, they do play Resident Evil 8. Okay, 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 okay. Hold on. Okay, yes, I'd like you to play. Hold on, I missed what he said. Okay, they're a little short on time. They're gonna play Village. Okay, first person. Loading seems really good. Okay, show me gameplay. Am I crazy or does her hair look better here than it did in 7? 8 is a newer game, so that does make sense, but that might just be a product of Resident Evil 7 then. Oh yeah, this looks incredible. Hold on. Okay, this is when Chris goes into the home, takes Rose, flashback, and there's him walking around. I want to see him walk up to the village. Here we go. This is what I want to see. I want to see him walk up to the village and slide down. The lighting looks really good. It looks like the game is targeting 60. Okay, here we go. Okay, the game looks pretty good. Whoa, whoa, what is this? Yo, this is sick. Okay, well, I think that they both look amazing. I'm really excited for these ports, and I am going to play them on the channel. I really hope they have some other control options, and I'm really excited for what the games look like in handheld. So yeah, that was the Capcom TV showcase for Resident Evil 7 and 8 on the Nintendo Switch 2. Um, some things that I really like about this presentation is that they showed some information that I needed a little bit of clarity on. Like mainly in the beginning. So the one thing that I like is we now know that the Resident Evil whoops, I went past it. We do now know that the Resident Evil Requiem game that comes with the 30th anniversary pack is the digital deluxe edition because it has that little red text under it. Yeah, I can read it. It says deluxe. I really hope that these aren't the covers for 7 and 8 though. They look too they look too similar. I like the just the basic gold art for both. I don't like the red, but it's whatever. Uh, and then this is another thing that I really like. So we do know that there's a 30th anniversary pack for Resident Evil 2, 3, and 4. Which let me see if it's up on Amazon yet. Because let me see. Because when I was doing research when the 30th anniversary pack got revealed for 7, 8, and 9, I did not see one for 2, 3, and 4. So is this new? Resident Evil 30th anniversary. Yeah, I don't see it listed. It might be a like a Japan only deal, but I really hope it isn't cuz I would like to own this for the Nintendo Switch too. Or they might be waiting to release them until they have the ports done for 2, 3, and 4 on the Switch too. So I'm optimistic that we're still getting this. Uh, like I say, best case scenario, we get this in America too, with with Resident Evil 2, 3, and 4 on the Switch too. But there's also another case for it where you can see Ashley and you can see what looks like. Hold on. You can see Ashley right here, and then you can see the RPD. That looks like the RPD. Yeah, it is because the gate. I recognize the gate from the game. That's the RPD. And then on the other side, I'm assuming there's Nemesis or something. So it's like I'm assuming this is two in the middle, three right here, or four right here, and then three on the other side. But yeah, this is a really good presentation. So now we know Resident Evil Requiem for the Switch 2 in the collection pack, deluxe edition. Um, would it be asking too much to get the special sleeve in the pack too? That would be nice. Since we're already getting the deluxe edition, because you know there's a different cover for the deluxe edition for the Switch 2. There's a special like sleeve for it, but it has the Requiem Magnum on it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. This has been the Capcom official live TV showcase for Resident Evil. I'm so happy that I was able to cover it, but I am so sad, so sad that I missed it. But at the same time, it is 2 hours long, and they just talk for most of it, so it's whatever. Thank you so much for watching, and I also this is the second video that's going up today because I uploaded A Quiet Place Part 1. So if you haven't checked that out, make sure you check it out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.